Do Catholics worship Mary? So to answer this, let's look at what the word worship really means. According to the dictionary, worship means to honor or show reverence for a divine being or supernatural power, or to regard with great or extravagant respect, honor, or devotion. In the Christian context, however, worship was reserved for God alone. The Bible has many references that show this. In the Old Testament, God keeps warning the Israelites to worship Him alone and punishes them when they worship other gods. For example, in Exodus, after the Israelites worshipped the golden calf, Moses makes them a new set of tablets containing the commandments that God wanted them to follow. God warns them to not worship any god other than Him. In the New Testament also, Jesus is very clear. In Matthew 4, when the devil tries to tempt Jesus in the desert, Jesus replies, "Begone, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and Him only shall you serve." Over time, as Christian terminology developed, very clear distinctions were made between the worship owed to God and any other honor or devotion to, say, Mary or the saints. The Greek word latria refers to the honor that is due to God alone or worship. On the other hand, the Greek word doulia refers to honor we give saints. It is just a feeling of honor, love and respect that you give human beings. For Mother Mary, we have hyperdoulia, which is the highest level of respect and honor. This differentiation between worship and veneration is not some new concept invented by the Catholic Church to convince skeptics. In City of God, St. Augustine distinguishes two kinds of servitus or service. St. Thomas Aquinas also explains the difference in Summa Theologia like this: "For God has absolute and paramount lordship over the creature wholly and singly, which is entire subject to His power, whereas man partakes of a certain likeness to the divine lordship, for as much as he exercises a particular power over some man or creature. Wherefore doulia, which pays due service to human lord, is a distinct virtue from latria, which pays due service to the lordship of God." So, why does Mary deserve a higher level of veneration than the saints? Because she is the model of faith. She is the mother of God. She is the perfect disciple who perfectly united her will to God's plan of salvation. There is none like her in all of salvation history. Like the Catechism says, she is preeminent and wholly unique member of the Church. When Catholics pray to Mary, they are not worshipping her, but rather seeking her intercession and joining their prayers with hers. They do have a special devotion to her and honor her as the Mother of God. This devotion to Mary is not meant to take away from the worship due only to God, but rather it is a way to honor and venerate the one who is inseparably linked with the saving work of her Son, Jesus Christ. So, what do you think? Do you still think Catholics worship Mary or the saints? Let us know in the comments below.